SMT Nation, we back. Folks, we got the first of the big carriers reporting their Q2 earnings for 2023. And it's Verizon. They go first. AT&T will go tomorrow at the time of this recording. So today's July 25th. AT&T July 26th. And then I think T-Mobile on July 27th. So the first domino to fall, Verizon. Let's take a look at how they did. This is their press release. I'll put it for you in the description so you guys can reference that. Also in the description, the real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. Want to show your appreciation for all the content here on the channel and support your creators directly. Buy us a coffee. Link in the description. There's also other ways to support us. They're down there as well. And if you're looking for a really good deal on wireless service, check out our partner, Mint Mobile. Use our partner link, mintmobile.com/sneed. Check out their great wireless deals. You really can't beat the rates. They're incredible plan offers. They've got device upgrades and promos. You know, the legendary customer care, great app experience. So much good there. Check them out, mintmobile.com/sneed. All right, so looking at the breakdown on the Q2 2023 for Verizon, it is mixed. It is very mixed. It's all over the place, actually. But I would say it's more of the same. It's kind of, it falls in line with what we've been seeing from Verizon for the last several quarters. Okay, so let's start first with where their strength is. Verizon's strength is in their broadband subscribers. They are adding customers at a very, very nice, solid clip. 418,000 total broadband subs were added during the quarter. That is 3 consecutive quarters where they've added more than 300,000. So it is a strength, it is an area that is a growth vector for them, and they've done very well with it, focusing on it. So that's total broadband subs added breaks down as 384,000 for fixed wireless access. That's 5G home and 5G business. 54,000 adds for FiOS. So those are great indications. And I think they lost 20,000 in DSL. So those are disconnects. All right. So again, major strength for them. I never would have saw this coming 5 years ago. This is very, very good for the company. Now, when it comes to some things that maybe are indicative of some trouble, one thing I was able to spot was the total wireless connections, at 143.2 million. They have a lot of customers, right? That is a big number. But when we look at customer additions in that sector, it's not really that great. Part of it's good and part of it's bad. So they were in total phone net adds plus 8,000. Reports were coming out last week that they were going to lose 150,000. So the estimates and the predictions by the smart people, the analysts, the market researchers, they were way off. They were completely wrong. Okay, so there's that. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But this is a tale of two sides. Okay, so total wireless retail postpaid churn was 1.07. Postpaid phone churn was 0.83. Folks, that might be industry best. We don't know because we got to see AT&T's number tomorrow. We got to see T-Mobile's number the next day. But 0.83 historically is very low. So I'm not expecting anyone to be that much lower, even if they are. I think 0.79 would be like legendary. 0.85 from another company would be very good. I think all of the carriers are probably going to have low churn, but this one might be the lowest. It's possible. We'll see. With respect to the business side, that is where they have strength. Plus 144,000 net adds, postpaid phone net adds. And interesting because Q2 last year, they had plus 227,000. So a little bit less, share of the gross adds, but still very good. The consumer side is a problem, folks. Continuing to be the bugaboo, continuing to be the Achilles heel of the company. The consumer side lost 136,000 postpaid phone net adds. 4 out of the last 5 quarters at Verizon include losses like this. So it continues to be a weakness, an extreme weakness, I will add. Prepaid, worse, minus 304,000 in net adds. Another situation where 4 out of the 5 most recent quarters include losses like this. In fact, this is 2 consecutive quarters in prepaid where the losses are exceeding 300,000. Prepaid is a problem. These are obviously like track phone customers. Who knows where they're going? AT&T, prepaid, Cricket. Are they going to Metro? What's going on with MVNO? Those types of things. Now, with respect to financials, cash flow from operations, with respect to the first 6 months into 2023, came in at 18.0 billion. Last year was at 17.7 billion. That's showing some strength for Verizon. Free cash flow at 8.0 billion so far for the year. It was at 7.2 billion this time last year. So that's something that Verizon is going to, tout as a strength. CapEx at 10.1 billion for the year at this point. Last year at this point, it was 10.5. So they're relaxing the CapEx a little bit. So they're going to show that to investors like, look, we're generating flow and we're spending a little bit less money, right? So that they'll view that as a positive. Total, the wireless service revenues are up 3.8% year over year. Total consumer revenues are down 4.1% year over year. Total business revenues down 1.9% year over year. Total wireless service revenues at 3.5% down year over year. Earnings per share down 7.6% year over year. So for those of you that following those financials, we did get a little bit of Q3 guidance with respect to what Verizon wants to emphasize moving forward. Broadband success, network leadership, specifically C-band, and financial commitments. That's basically, investor stuff. Focus on, service revenues, free cash flow, EBITDA, things like that. The total debt for the company has moved from 149 billion to 153 billion over the course of the year. And I've got a lot to discuss. There's going to be other videos. I'm probably going to break down different segments of these earnings for the sake of, keeping the content shorter and more concise and focused. But all I would kind of do to summarize here, Verizon always tells us, at least Hans, the CEO, says, look at our financials. We want to be evaluated in that. They're not great. The things that he, wants to focus on, like service revenues, there's a couple of good things there, but it's a majority. More than 50% of the metrics are down year over year. Additionally, the total wireless connections kind of masks the issues with consumer, right? With losses, prepaid, insane amounts of losses, consecutive quarters, consumer losses in many of the most recent quarters. Business continues to save the day, so it's really more of the same. The total broadband subs, phenomenal. They are doing an incredible job, and I know they're raising pricing on wireless plan. Their churn was excellent. That might spike the churn for Q3. And I think also the fact that total broadband subs, they're raising pricing on Verizon's 5G home. If and when they do that, does that derail the momentum? Because they definitely have it right now. I'm going to listen to the webcast or the call and see what type of questions are asked and what type of information we get. But that's my summary for you guys. Tell me what you think. Comment on any of the things that were discussed here in this video. What do you think are Verizon's troubles, strengths? You think they're starting to get some things together and fix them, or do you guys think it's more of the same? To me, it feels like more of the same. The same issues that existed a year ago, 6 months ago, they're still there. The same strengths that existed last quarter, they're still there. Kind of ho-hum in my opinion. But we'll see if there's any more information coming. I'll keep you guys in the loop, so stay tuned for more content. If you're a real one, you watch this all the way through, #Verizon. Thanks for watching, folks. Comment down below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.